Hello and welcome into tonight's broadcast. It's game number 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals from TD Garden in Boston, Massachusetts, between the Miami Heat and the Boston Celtics. The fans inside TD Garden hoping that they're about to witness the clincher for the Celtics as they attempt to return to the NBA Finals for the first time since 2010. Hope you all are doing well. The Celtics with a 3-2 series lead. It's the first time this series that they've led, and now they got all the momentum on their side after winning the last 2 games, trying to close things out in front of their home crowd. What's good, Vaughn? What's good, Dennis? Welcome into the stream, guys. Hope you are doing fantastic on this Friday night, I guess Saturday morning for yourself, Dennis. We take a look at the starting lineups first for Miami. It's Kyle Lowry, Bam Adebayo, Jimmy Butler, Max Strus, and PJ Tucker making up the starting 5 for the Heat. Meanwhile, for the Celtics, they roll out with Robert Williams, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Marcus Smart, and Al Horford. Smart and Robert Williams both cleared about an hour ago, dealing with their own injuries, but they're all set for action tonight as they try to set up a date with the Golden State Warriors in the NBA Finals. What's good, Jeffrey? Welcome in to the broadcast. Of course not, Vaughn. Why would I want a Game 7 as a Celtics fan? Heat fans looking for a Game 7, but the Celtics looking for the clinching game to be tonight. They've got other ideas. We're ready to tip it off. The Celtics wearing their black uniforms tonight, the Heat in white. And let's get this one underway from Boston. A sold-out crowd on hand, of course, at TD Garden. Al Horford against Bam Adebayo. Horford wins the tip. We're underway in Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Marcus Smart with it at the top of the key for the Celtics. Smart finds Tatum top of the key. Pump fake on the 3. Tatum kicks out to Smart. Now it's back on Tatum with Tatum in the corner. His pass thrown away. It's stolen by Tucker. An early turnover by Tatum. Lowry has it knocked loose by Smart. Kept alive by Tucker. Up top, Kyle Lowry. He's going to take it inside. And the shot no good. He was met by Robert Williams. However, Williams apparently stepped out of bounds. His heel clipped the baseline. So it'll stay with Miami. Let's see the replay here. Oh, yeah. His right foot just barely grazed the baseline, but a good eye by the official. It's a special day for you. Oh, because it's Minji Lee's birthday. Tucker, meanwhile, knocks down the corner 3 for the Miami Heat. What's good, J.A.? How's it going? When do they retire the original parquet floor? That's a good question. I do not know the answer to that, if I'm being honest with you. Excuse me, J.A. Here's Lowry. Bounce pass inside a Butler, and he gets it to go. 5-0 Miami. The Celtics with a few turnovers in the early stages, and not the hottest of starts for Boston. Here's Tatum for 3. Yes! Jason Tatum knocks down the triple, and the Celtics are on the board. Now Max Strus bounce pass to Adebayo. Adebayo into the paint. Contested shot off the mark. Tatum will swing it ahead to Smart. Smart finds Horford. Horford at the left elbow. Back up top to Tatum. Tatum spin move on Tucker. And he missed the layup, but a foul called underneath. The whistle on Tucker and the first free throws of the game coming up. What's up, Adam? How's it going, Adam? Good to see you, man. Yeah, Tatum aggressive early on, just taking advantage of that matchup against PJ Tucker. Able to draw the foul. And 2 free throws here for Tatum. He'll knock down the first one. And he'll make both. All right, Jeffrey. Have a good night, man. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by as Max Strus turns it over for the Heat. 5-5 and the Celtics getting some momentum here. 2 minutes gone in quarter one here in game 6. Smart over to Tatum. Tatum fakes the three, gets by Lowry, kicks to the corner. Horford drives the baseline and throws it away. It's stolen by Butler. Butler coast to coast, scoop pass, and Strus throwing it down. The two-handed slam by Max Strus. 3 turnovers already for the Celtics in this one. Heat lead by 2. This is Tatum up to the logo. He finds Horford just inside the free throw line. Now Robert Williams underneath. Kicks out to Smart. His 3 short. Rebound secured by Adebayo. Yeah, as Adam says, I've heard she's a golf player. I don't follow golf that much. As Lowry knocks down the left wing 3. And the Heat already shooting better from 3 than last game. 2 for 2 from beyond the arc is Miami. After going, I believe it was 7 of 45. Tatum launches his 3. That's short. Lowry the rebound. All the way ahead to Strus. What a block from behind by Jason Tatum. Offensive rebound. Tucker in the corner. He'll find Kyle Lowry. Lowry driving to the basket. Lays it in for 2. Nobody able to close him down, and a timeout called by the Celtics. Oh, very good, J.A. All right. Yeah, I was going to guess sometime in the 2000s, but it was 99. All right. But they're still using parts of it, says the Fool in the Rain. Thanks for tuning in, the Fool in the Rain. I appreciate it. I'll be back after this quick break. We've got a timeout on the floor. Miami has the early lead in game number 6, an elimination game for the Heat. Welcome back into the broadcast, everybody. Uh, all right, the Fool in the Rain tuning in from Alaska. There we go. I don't think I've actually ever had a viewer from Alaska, so I love when we get viewers from new places. That's fantastic, man. I want to visit Alaska one day. I'm from Massachusetts, as you can probably tell. I'm a huge Boston sports fan from right outside of Boston. So, yeah, but one day I'll visit Alaska. I heard it's beautiful up there. As the Heat have had four different players score already, just 5 points for the Celtics here in the first nearly 4 minutes. We're back underway. Celtics in possession. Horford lobs it up for Robert Williams. Williams down in the post, puts up a shot. It rims out. Rebound snatched by Smart. Marcus Smart finds Robert Williams. He gets it to Horford. An absolute battle down low. And the foul is going to go against the Celtics. Kyle Lowry, in the end, was tangled up there with Horford. And yeah, Lowry certainly got all ball and then I guess sold it a little bit on the call, but that's today's NBA for you. My thoughts on Australia. What's good, Mike, by the way? How's it going, man? Yeah, Australia seems like a cool place too. Like to visit one day. Euro step move by Brown, but his pass misfired to Horford. And another turnover for the Celtics. There's been four already in the opening 4.5 minutes of the game. Lowry to Adebayo. And Adebayo drew the foul. That's going to be the second on Al Horford, and Grant Williams ready to check in for the Celtics. A questionable call there by the officials, but it forces Horford to come out here. As mentioned, two early fouls in the first 4+ minutes of this game. Shot clock now at 3. It's Kyle Lowry, top of the key, defended by Tatum. Long range 3, and that's a brick. Shot clock violation against Miami. .706 remaining in the first quarter. The Heat leading by 7. Celtics just 1 of 6 from the field so far. Smart has it top of the key. Nice pass to Tatum, who finds Grant Williams. Floater too strong. Robert Williams had it, and it's off of Miami. 4.6 on the shot clock. Boston will have to work quickly here. Oh, what a lob. Robert Williams with the flush. Right off the inbounds pass. Smart to Rob Williams. And the Celtics make it 12-7. Here is Strus. He throws it away. The steal by Smart. And in transition, a foul call on the Heat. That call will go against PJ Tucker. Let's go back to that beautiful inbound play. Smart to Robert Williams, who just got by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo couldn't do anything about it, tried to stay with them. Robert Williams just a force at times. That was the second foul, by the way, on PJ Tucker. So he comes out of the game. In comes Caleb Martin. Brown, fade away. Short, rebound Butler. And there's Butler driving inside. A nice screen set, and he lays it in for 2. And now at the other end, another foul called on Miami. It is on the floor. 5:57 left here in the opening quarter of play. Smart has it up top. Now driving into the paint. Puts it up and in. Marcus Smart with the bucket. A 5-point Miami lead. Now it's Kyle Lowry defended by Robert Williams. Lowry. Pump fake. Kicks out to Butler. Butler's three is good. Jimmy Butler connects from downtown, and the Heat lead by 8. 7 points for Butler. He's a perfect 3 for 3 from the field. Five minutes left in the quarter. Smart working on Strus. Tough shot, and that's an air ball. Butler pushes ahead. Caleb Martin going to the bucket and puts it home. A 19-9 lead for the Heat. Tatum's pass, tipped by Butler. It's another steal by Miami. Butler, the Euro step move, kicks out for Strus. His three, no good. And the rebound secured by Brown. 4:30 left in the quarter. Brown steps into a three, and it's good. Nothing but net from Jaylen Brown. And Boston makes it a 7-point game. Just the fourth made field goal from the Celtics 8 minutes in. Their second three. Butler gives it to Strus. Now Lowry. He goes to the corner, driving the baseline was Martin, but he lost the handle. It's stolen by Tatum. Brown back to Tatum. Tatum to Brown. All the way in. Can't bank it home, but a foul is called against the Heat. Yeah, Celtics with a bit too many turnovers for my liking in this game so far, but that last three by Brown was big, and now he goes to the line for 2 shots, making the first. Gabe Vincent will check in for the Heat. A look at the upcoming NBA playoff schedule. Game 7, if necessary, of this series will be Sunday night, 8:30 Eastern time. And then on Thursday, it's Game 1 of the NBA Finals. Golden State awaiting the winner of this series. That'll be 9 p.m. Thursday night. Game 1 of the NBA Finals, folks, as Brown makes both free throws. What's good, John? How's it going? Butler out to a wide open Martin. His three in and out. But we've got a foul underneath against Grant Williams. And he's upset about that call. Here's Adebayo. 3:30 left in the first quarter. Butler, spin move, high off the glass, no. Put back, no. 3 chances. Adebayo now has it. It's too strong on his shot. He gets his own rebound. The Heat will call a timeout now. What a wild possession that was. 3:19 left in the opening quarter. It's Miami 19, Boston 14. Back in a moment in Game 6 of the East Finals. And a warm welcome back into the broadcast, everybody. Um, why are you deleting your accounts, Jeffrey? Come on, man. I mean, hey, that's completely up to you, man. But I'd be sad to see you go. The Miami Heat off to a solid start. One would suggest 19-14. They lead it. Jimmy Butler already with better performance. In fact, he scored or assisted on 14 of Miami's 19 points so far. As we're back underway, 3:15 left in the first quarter. Strus with 2 to shoot, moves into the paint, tries to bank it in, no good. Too strong off the window. Here's Brown at the other end for the Celtics. Brown finds Derek White. White along the baseline, off balance shot, and a foul called on the play. That'll be the first foul on Vincent, and White to shoot 2. Derek White, 13 and a half points per game in his last 2 games this series. And the first free throw drops in. Celtics are in the bonus, I should mention. Miami not yet. Wow, that's crazy. Second one drops in. Blues are leading. All right, Vaughn. Thanks for the update there. A 7-0 run here by Boston in the last 2 or so minutes. But Miami answers as none other than Jimmy Butler hits the corner 3, and the Heat lead by 6. 22-16. 10 points now for Butler. Brown on the right wing for Boston. Brown up top to Smart. Back it comes to Brown. Jaylen Brown, a spin move to the baseline. Tough shot. He gets it to go. Jaylen Brown, beautifully done. And the Celtics trail by 4. 7 points for Brown. Now Vincent, cross-court pass. Butler the fake, takes into the paint. Back outside. 3-pointer, good. Caleb Martin connects on a 3. Miami 5 of 8 from downtown. They lead by 7. 1:40 left in the quarter. Brown's pass tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Celtics as he was trying to find Grant Williams. 6 remaining on the shot clock. Miami's offense already miles better than what they put forth on Wednesday night in Miami as Grant Williams misses the close range jumper. Here's Butler pivoting, putting it up, and unable to get the roll. Grabs his own rebound. Here's Butler, picked up by Smart. A shot put in over Marcus Smart. Jimmy Butler continues to deliver. It's 27-18 Miami. 9-point lead for the Heat. All right, sounds good, Jeffrey. Is Marcus Smart was fouled off the ball, and Celtics in the bonus, so that will result in 2 free throws. Hmm. 12 points for Butler so far. Would I be happy if the Oilers win the Stanley Cup? I mean, no, I wouldn't. I mean, I don't really care. All right, looks like we're back up and running. I apologize about that. My internet just went out, but I think we are back. I'll step aside for a quick moment. End of the first quarter, Miami leading by 7. I'm just going to quickly make sure that everything's back up and running fine. Give me a second. All right, yeah, it looks like we're good. Yep, I'm back. All right, thanks, guys. Sorry about that. My internet just went out for a moment. How about that first quarter from Jimmy Butler? He's here on a mission to force game 7, 14 points for Butler in that opening quarter of play. I mean, I don't know. My Wi-Fi is usually fine, but tonight apparently it's not cooperating. So I apologize for that. Back in 60 seconds for the start of the second quarter from Boston. And welcome back. We're ready to start the second quarter from TD Garden in Boston, Massachusetts. Eric Spoelstra, head coach of the Miami Heat, has to be pleased with how the opening quarter went for his team. Of course, on the brink of elimination, Miami needing to win to keep their season alive and force a game 7, which would be back in Miami. And that's why it's vital also for the Celtics to close out in this game 6 tonight in front of their home crowd. Butler in his last 3 games averaging 9 points in the first quarter, 14 tonight as the Heat turn it over to start the second quarter. The steal there by Jaylen Brown. And now here's White. White moves inside, can't finish, and Oladipo collects the rebound. Here now is Oladipo. He finds Adebayo, handed off to Robinson, who steps into a 3. It rims out. Horford the other way. Jaylen Brown takes it inside. High off the glass, no good. Rebound secured by Caleb Martin. Martin over to the right wing. Vincent for 3. No. Rebound tipped in the air and hauled in by Brown. And a foul called before the shot. Al Horford drawing the foul underneath, it appeared. Yeah. Things certainly looking good for Edmonton over in the NHL playoffs. Yep. That was a wild game last night. Tatum spins off a screen. Now Brown way downtown. That rims out. Adebayo has it knocked away from behind. White forces the steal. Jason Tatum now has it. A double team emerges in the corner up top to Brown. Brown lost it for a moment. Now a battle for it, and it's a tie-up. We'll have a jump ball with 10:28 left in the first half. Still waiting for the first points this quarter. So they jump it up at the free throw line. Adebayo wins the tip against Brown, I should say. Oladipo out to Martin on the left wing. Now back down low for Adebayo. Adebayo Lost the ball. And it's a turnover by Miami. Grant Williams was defending there. A physical battle down in the post. Well, Celtics could end it tonight. I know I know the Bucks beat the Bulls 4-1. The Celtics beat the Nets 4-0, Mike. So I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about, man. Avalanche scored. All right. All right. Yeah, Red Sox got a doubleheader tomorrow. What was what sound? Was it me who made the sound or was it something else? I don't know what sound you guys are talking about. I genuinely don't know what you're talking about. As Jason Tatum is fouled on the shot. Oh, I have no idea what that sound was. I I don't know what sound you guys are talking about. Yeah, I don't know. Like an alien. I'll have to go back and watch this part of the stream to see what you guys are talking about. I have no idea. Maybe it was something from upstairs. I have no idea. First free throw is good. No, I did not fart. That's for sure, Vaughn. Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals, if necessary, will be Sunday night, 8:30 Eastern Time, as Tatum puts home both free throws, 29-24. Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea what that sound was. I'll have to check that out. Back out to the corner. Tucker's three is on the money. 32-24. Miami by 8. Here's Tatum, top of the key. He responds with a three of his own. 32-27. 9:30 left in the first half. Tatum now has 12 points for Boston. Butler to Tucker and back to Butler. Butler a spin move on Horford. Tough shot, short. Rebound Grant Williams. And Peyton Pritchard will set up the offense. Horford, double team emerges, spin move inside, and a slam dunk by Tatum. He's made it a 3-point game, 32-29. Both Butler and Tatum now with 14 points. And this crowd is louder than it's been at all points tonight, as Oladipo misses on the mid-range jumper. Al Horford the other way. He finds White. Derek White, cross-court pass to Pritchard. Peyton Pritchard along the baseline. Back up top. White fakes the three, puts on the moves, bounce pass inside the paint, fade away. Tatum, yes! Jason Tatum is unstoppable right now. A 7-0 run for Boston in the last 88 seconds and a timeout called by Miami. The lead down to 1 for the Heat. The Celtics fans fired up back after the timeout. Back in Boston, the Celtics on a roll. A 7-0 run, and they only trail by one. Jason Tatum, the catalyst on offense for Boston, getting it done at the rim and beyond the arc. He's doing it in all different ways, and the Celtics got the crowd fired up inside TD Garden. David Ortiz, Big Poppy in the house, by the way, for this one. He's loving it. Got a front row seat for the Boston Red Sox legend. Great to see him in the house tonight at TD Garden. Tatum has now scored the last 11 points for the Celtics. It's 32-31 Miami. 8 minutes left in the first half. Here's Butler on the right wing. Butler, three-pointers good. Grant Williams tried to close him down, but Butler was not fazed. He's got 17 points, 3 for 3 from downtown. Here's Pritchard on the left wing. Up top to Tatum. Tatum a spin move. Over to Derek White now. White, cross court, corner three. Pritchard, no. And Lowry fouled by Grant Williams on the rebound. And Grant Williams not happy as he picks up his second. Ime Udoka telling him to get back on defense and stop arguing. Second foul on Williams. Here's Lowry. He's guarded by Tatum. Lowry, nice move. Fade away. Rims out. And a foul called on Pritchard underneath the rim. So it'll stay Miami ball. Yeah. Mexico plays Nigeria tomorrow. U.S. plays on Wednesday, Hugo, against Morocco. Oh, Butler missed the left-handed layup there, and it's Tatum the other way. Nice pass over to Horford. Horford tripped up, but an offensive foul is called against him. And Ime Udoka not pleased about that call. 7 minutes left in the first half. That foul against Horford, his third of the game. Screen set on Pritchard. Oladipo back outside to Butler. He thought about the three. Now Butler driving in. Layup no good. But a foul called on Grant Williams, who immediately clutches his right shoulder. And that'll be the third on Williams. So already a couple of key figures for the Celtics getting in foul trouble. Will I stream US Morocco? Yeah, there's a good chance I will, Mike. I got to double check I have nothing going on that night. Next week will be a bit tricky because it is senior week for me. I graduate next Friday from high school, and we're going on a couple of trips during the week. But I'll double check my schedule. But yeah, I would like to be on the call for that game for sure. As Butler knocks down the free throws, 37-31. Oh, I'm just seeing your comment now as Jason Tatum rises up for the slam dunk. He came flying in, and now 18 points for Tatum. Do I have a puppy? I mean, I have a dog. She's not a puppy anymore. She's about 8 years old. As Tatum's called for the foul, Adebayo is setting the screen for Lowry. So Tatum picks up just his first as he tried to move through the screen that Adebayo set. And that's always a tough call for the officials to make. 6:22 remaining in the second quarter. Butler out to Strus. Now Lowry top of the key. He'll launch a three and puts it in right over Marcus Smart. And it's 40-33 Heat lead. This is Horford still in the game on 3 fouls. Midway point of the second quarter. Marcus Smart driving in and a blocking foul called. Horford and Grant Williams with 3 fouls, remember. That foul will be on the floor against the Heat. No, I'm not allergic to my dog. Lowry has 8 points after an abysmal Game 5 performance. Here's Smart. Shoots the three. Too strong. Rebound Adebayo. Lowry top of the key. He's guarded by Tatum. Adebayo setting multiple screens. Gets the pass. Kicks to the corner. PJ Tucker. Collision there and an offensive foul. Adebayo flung his arm out at Jaylen Brown. And the Heat are red hot, no pun intended, about that call. Sorry, it was Tucker with the flailing arm, not Adebayo. Yeah, he was the one dribbling towards the rim, and yeah, he certainly made contact there. No doubt about that. They are going to review it, I believe, or as Miami challenged it. I am not entirely sure. No, it is just going to be a review, and they're actually going to see if this warrants a flagrant foul. I'd be kind of surprised if this is upgraded to a flagrant foul, but you never know. I've been surprised many other times. And so we shall see what the ultimate verdict is. 5:22 left in the first half. It's a 7-point Miami lead. Thanks, everyone, for your company on this Friday night. Excuse me. Hope you all are doing fantastic. As looking at the replay, I mean, it's hard to tell if it was intentional from Tucker. It was a slap in the face, but yeah, nothing more than that, because Tucker he had his eyes on the basket. I don't really buy that this was intentional. I don't think it was, in all honesty, looking at more and more replays. So they do keep it a common foul, which I'm not surprised by. And so we're back underway. Boston in possession, trailing by 7. Oh, it was an echo? You mean the weird noise? That's what it was? Okay. Derek White drives inside and lays it in for 2. That's his first field goal of the game, 40-35. Now here's Lowry along the baseline. And it's off of Smart. The deflection will mean it remains with Miami. 13 on the shot clock. Yeah, I guess a microphone malfunction, I suppose. I still want to go back and listen to it, because there was no weird noises on my end. Strus has 5 to shoot. Rolls off a screen. Deep 3. Off the mark. Tatum the rebound. This is Jaylen Brown. Brown floats a pass to the left wing with Smart. Smart into the paint, hook shot, rolls off the rim and out. An unlucky miss there for Marcus Smart. Butler lobs it towards Adebayo, but Jaylen Brown there for the steal. Turnovers 10-7 Miami. Brown pulls up and converts. A jumper from 18, and it's a 3-point game. Under 4 minutes left in the first half. Butler in possession. And an offensive foul. The Celtics have the momentum on their side now. Smart drew the offensive foul. The call against Bam Adebayo. '11th turnover by Miami in this game. Boston has 7. Remember, it was Boston early on with the majority of the turnovers. As Brown bullies his way in and puts it home, the Celtics only trail by 1. Here's Jimmy Butler. Beneath the basket, he finds Martin behind the back dribble, and it's stolen by Jaylen Brown. Another Heat turnover. Now Smart behind the back pass to find Brown. 3 minutes left in the half. Jaylen Brown spinning into the lane and a foul called. And the Celtics will have a chance to take the lead now. What are you asking, Jeffrey? Oh, what was Golden State's record in the regular season? You mean? I can't remember off the top of my head. I'll have to check that. But I know Golden State would host would have home court advantage. So yeah, I know that for a fact. Tatum 18 points, Brown 11. Jaylen Brown trying to add on to that tally here at the free throw line. And he puts home the first attempt on tomorrow afternoon, 3 p.m. Eastern time. The Las Vegas Aces take on the Chicago Sky from the Windy City in some WNBA action. Both free throws good by Brown. The Celtics have taken the lead. It's their first lead of the night, 41-40, Boston by 1. Final 3 minutes of the first half. And a foul called off the ball against the Celtics. And we have a timeout on the floor. Celtics with their first lead of the night. I'll be back in a moment after the break. We are back. Vaughn is back in the house. How's it going, Vaughn? We are back at TD Garden, where the Celtics have a 1-point lead, 41-40 over the Miami Heat. The Heat started off strong. Their three-point shooting significantly better than Wednesday night in Game 5, but Boston has since gone on a run to take their very first lead of the night. Yeah, Miami shot a wretched 7 of 45 from 3 in Game 5. So far tonight, a much better 8 for 14, shooting over 50% from beyond the arc. 12 turnovers for Miami, most in a half this playoffs for them. Meanwhile, 19 points this quarter for the Celtics. 17 of them have come from either Tatum or Brown, as the first free throw for Lowry is good. All right, yeah, that's very weird, Vaughn. Lowry makes both, 42-41. Miami back in the lead. Both teams perfect at the line so far. Here's Jason Tatum. Tatum triple team, gets it out to White. Wide open three, no good. Butler there for the rebound. Butler hands it off. Now it's Gabe Vincent. He'll find Lowry. Kyle Lowry working on Robert Williams, puts up a three, grazes off the rim. Martin tries to save it, but Tatum's there for the takeaway. Jaylen Brown, eyes on the rim, puts it up short, gets his own rebound, and banks it in off the window. 43-42. Here's Butler along the baseline. Butler, high arcing floater, and it's over the rim, air ball. Now Brown, Euro step move, puts it up and in, plus the foul. Jaylen Brown taking over with a $1:52 left in the half. A 3-point play opportunity as Brown goes to the line. Foul there on Caleb Martin, and Brown comes out limping a bit. Looked like that left knee was bothering him after the play. Yeah, I think I heard about that, Hugo. 7 first quarter points for Brown, and with that free throw, 11 in the second quarter, he makes it 46-42. Celtics by 4. Boston 13 for 13 at the free throw line. Oladipo turns it over nearly, although Miami catches a break as a kick ball is called on Rob Williams. Yeah, they probably will, Vaughn, probably. .90 seconds left in the second quarter. Butler out to Oladipo. Open look. His three no good. Derek White has it for the Celtics. Tatum. Contested three. In and out. Defended there by Oladipo. And now Butler finds Lowry. Lowry a spin move. Mid-range pull up. In and out, but it's tipped home by Bam Adebayo on the rebound. Celtics leading by 2, 46-44 inside the final minute of the first half. Tatum back to Smart. Smart lost it. The steal by Oladipo. Lead pass to Butler. Butler, scoop pass and flying in for the two-handed slam is Bam Adebayo. (46-46). We're all tied up. Tatum lost it And it's stolen by Kayla Martin. Martin, perfect pass for Butler. Butler nearly had it stolen. And now on the ground, a foul called on Jaylen Brown. That Bam Adebayo dunk on the last Miami possession. Just the second field goal of the game for Bam Adebayo. He's got 4 points. Butler with 19. Looking to add on to that here. And he does. First free throw is good. Make sure you stay tuned. The halftime report coming up next. I'll discuss everything we saw in the opening 2 quarters of play. The Heat looking to force a game 7. The Celtics trying to close it out tonight. Both free throws good. 48-46 Miami leads. All right. Brown and Tatum both with 18 points. Marcus Smart with the ball in his hands. A 4-second difference between the two clocks. Smart shifts to his left hand. Now back up top. White gives it up to Smart. Step back. Off balance 3. It's a brick in a shot clock violation. Great defensive stop there by the Heat. 3.9 seconds left in the half now. Here's Kyle Lowry. Lowry across half court and floats one up. Back iron, no good. And that is the end of the first half. Inside TD Garden, Jimmy Butler with a 21-point first half performance. Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum with 18 each. It's the Heat in front at the break. Miami looking to keep their season alive with a win tonight and force the game 7 back at home. We shall see how it all plays out in the second half. Certainly a closely contested first 2 quarters. The Miami Heat making it clear that they're not going out easy. The Celtics trailing by 2 at the break. I'll be back with the halftime report in a moment. Make sure you don't go anywhere. It's a pivotal game 6 here of the Eastern Conference Finals. Golden State awaiting the winner of this series. The winner of this series to the NBA Finals. Back in a moment. Stay tuned. Welcome back in, everybody. We're at the midway point of game number 6. Jimmy Butler with a strong first half performance. And it was 21 points for him, 9 rebounds, 6 assists as well. The Celtics leading the series 3-2, but Miami leading game 6, 48-46. Back with the halftime report in a minute. And welcome into the halftime report, everybody. The Heat leading by 2 at the break, folks, inside TD Garden. And 3-point shooting from Miami significantly better than game 5. And even that's an understatement. They were 8 for 16 in that first half after going 7 for 45 in game 5. Boston, on the other hand, not too hot from 3, just 23%, going 3 for 13. Both teams, fun fact, 100% at the line. Miami 6 for 6, Boston 13 for 13 on the other hand. And we all know in close games like these how important those free throws turn out to be. So it'll be something to keep an eye on for sure. Jimmy Butler, I thought, story of that first half. 21 points leading the way for Miami. He was a perfect 3 for 3 from behind the line, 9 rebounds, 6 assists as well. So Butler influencing the game in many ways. And yeah, the Heat have looked a lot better. And I didn't know if Miami was going to perform like this because they had an abysmal game 5 performance, of course. And, I wasn't sure how they would respond coming off of 2 consecutive losses. I was still disappointed, though, from a Miami perspective by Bam Adebayo. I mean, as a Celtics fan, I don't mind one bit that he's struggling. In fact, I'm glad he's struggling. But, yeah, just 4 points for Adebayo. In that first half. He continues to be frustrated by Robert Williams, it appears. But even Robert Williams and Al Horford themselves have been a bit quiet on the offensive side of things. So yeah, it was kind of an interesting first half. Miami leading for the majority of it. Then the Celtics finally took their first lead of the game with about 3 minutes left in the half. Uh, Jason Tatum started to pick it up, as did Jaylen Brown. Those two will need to step up here in the second half, just like they did in game 5, if the Celtics want to end this thing tonight and punch a ticket into the NBA Finals for the first time since 2010. A pivotal second half is just around the corner. I'll be back with more on the halftime report. Welcome back into the halftime show, everybody. Miami up by a couple, 48-46 the score, the winner to take on the Golden State Warriors in the NBA Finals. Also, news elsewhere in the NBA, according to Adrian Wojnarowski, Darvin Ham has been hired as the new Lakers head coach. The sides have reached a 4-year deal, so the head coaching search is over for the Los Angeles Lakers, who had, of course, a disappointing sub 500 season where they failed to make even the play-in tournament. Meanwhile, after the break, it's back out to Boston at a rocking TD Garden. The second half between the Heat and Celtics is next. Welcome back to TD Garden in Boston, Massachusetts. We're ready to get the second half underway in the Eastern Conference Finals, game number 6. What's been a very interesting series, to say the least. Boston's won the last 2 to take a 3-2 lead in this best-of-7 series. Miami trying to force this series to a game 7, which would take place Sunday night in Miami. The Celtics, meanwhile, trying to get the job done tonight and set up a trip to San Francisco for game one of the NBA Finals, which will be on Thursday night. Golden State closed out their series against Dallas in 5 last night. And so Golden State will get a whole week's rest. If the Celtics can win tonight, it would be 6 days until game one, which wouldn't hurt them either. Substantial amount of rest for both teams to get ready. Of course, these conference finals has been every other day throughout the series. Unlike the first and even second round, where you did have some occasions where there was more than one day between games. Jimmy Butler, last 2 games, 19 points combined. Tonight, he's already got 21 in the first half. He's certainly on a mission to keep Miami's season alive. We're underway here in the second half from Boston. Miami with the ball, leading by 2. And we've got a foul called off the ball against Boston. Jimmy Butler will inbound to get play restarted. That foul on Jaylen Brown, his second. PJ Tucker, Lowry, Butler, 3. No. Tatum there for the rebound. Jaylen Brown sets the offense. Gets it back from Smart. Jaylen Brown up top. Picked up by Strus. Brown finds Smart. Back to the other end of the court. But Smart aired it too high for Tatum. And that's a bad unforced turnover by Boston. Marcus Smart with the errant pass. Lowry to Butler in the corner. Back to Lowry. His 3 on the way. That rims out. Rebound Smart. He'll push ahead to Brown. Jaylen Brown, Euro step move. And a foul will be called. The Heat trying to say it should have been ruled a jump ball. And they are going to rule it that. So after 2 of the officials conversed, they overturned the original call. Although I don't know if the original foul was called on Lowry because he appeared to have pushed Tatum. Nonetheless, Brown wins the jump ball. Tatum's 3 is good. And in the end, the Celtics aren't complaining because Tatum's 3 has put Boston in front early third quarter. 21 points for Tatum, and Strus puts up a 3, but before the shot, off the ball foul called on Jaylen Brown. And that'll be his 3rd. So 2 quick fouls to start the half on Brown. Yeah, big time 3 from Tatum off that jump ball won by Brown. Brown's played 22 minutes, 18 points, and now 3 fouls. Tucker finds Butler. He's only got 2 to shoot. It's tipped loose by Smart. He dives for it. It's off of Smart. Exactly 1 second on the shot clock. Smart with just some tremendous defense. Miami needs a catch and shoot here. Strus puts it up from 3, and it's good. Max Strus from downtown. Oh, my word. What a shot. 51-49 Miami back in the lead. Horford, corner 3. No good. And a foul against Grant Williams. That's the 4th on him. Going back to that Max Strus 3. Wow. I mean, that's an unbelievable shot right there. Shot clock was at 1, and Coach Ime Udoka not happy about the Celtics letting up that shot. In fact, that was Strus's first made 3 in his previous 14 attempts. Grant Williams has checked out with 4 fouls. Butler has it on the left wing. Shot clock winding down. Strus, another long-range three. That's short. Tucker couldn't get the rebound. It's in the hands of Horford. 9:30 left in the third quarter. Jaylen Brown to Tatum. Tatum along the baseline finds Horford. Tatum will swing it cross court. Smart a three. No. Lowry, Hail Mary pass ahead to Strus, who puts it in with the one-handed slam. And the Heat lead by 4, 53-49. Nine minutes to play in the third quarter. Tatum will launch a three, and it's good. Jason Tatum from deep, and the Celtics make it a 1-point game. 24 points for Tatum. Adebayo, contested shot, and he scores over Al Horford. 55-52, the lead back to 3 for the Heat. 6.7 rebounds for Bam Adebayo. Brown out to Smart. Smart a three. Off the back iron. Rebound. Snatched by Brown. 8 to shoot. Brown finds Smart. Now Tatum. Tatum contested three. No good. And Adebayo is there for the rebound. Here's Lowry. Lowry finds Adebayo. 4 minutes played here in the second half. A close game 6. The reverse layup. Oh, it drops in. That was hanging on the rim, and Jimmy Butler able to finish 57-52. 23 points now for Butler. Brown bounce pass to Horford. He'll find Smart in the corner. Three-pointer. Good! Plus the foul. Marcus Smart with the swoosh from 3 right in front of the Miami bench. And the crowd loving every second of that. Foul on PJ Tucker. David Ortiz delighted with that 3-point make by Smart. Big Poppy in the house at TD Garden. And make it a 4-point play as Smart sinks the free throw. No, I said swish. I swear I did, J.A. Maybe I'm speaking too fast. Oladipo puts it in from the baseline. Floater is good. 59-56. Horford, bad pass. Turned over to Butler. Butler the other way. And an easy 2 points. Timeout called by Ime Udoka. The Heat back up by 5. 7:07 left in the third. 61-56. Miami has the lead in an elimination game for them. Butler, great anticipation for the steal and the finish at the other end for 2. He's having a great game. I'll be back in a moment. So we've got a timeout on the floor. The Heat leading game 6 by 5. I'll be back with more. Stay tuned. Welcome back into the broadcast, everybody. Do I know hot take hockey? Ooh, that sounds familiar. I can't say I do, though. I am not entirely sure if I do. Jimmy Butler, 25 points. Jason Tatum, 24. The Stars battling it out in Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals. By the way, guys, I just went back and watched the video when that weird sound occurred that you guys were mentioning, and yeah, it was. You guys were right. It was a weird sound. That must have been a glitch in the microphone, because yeah, I went back and listened to it, and that was a very weird noise that I did not even know occurred in real time. So yeah, no, you guys were right about that. I think it was just some type of glitch in the microphone. I have no idea. But that was very strange. Yes, we've got an off the ball foul called against Miami. Whistle against Kyle Lowry. 6:54 remaining here in the third quarter. By the way, Butler made his free throw, so now 62-56. Do I know off the wall hockey? Yes, I believe I do. I'm pretty sure I do. As Robert Williams misses the corner three. Yeah, I mean, that must have been what it was, J.A. I have no idea what else it could have been. I- Not entirely sure, man. As Lowry is fouled on the play by Smart, he'll go to the free throw line. Or sorry, Oladipo. Victor Oladipo drawing the foul. And his first free throw drops in. Game 7 Eastern Conference Finals, if necessary, will be Sunday night, 8:30 Eastern Time. Oladipo makes both 64-56. Nah, it had to have been my microphone because it was nothing I said. I was mid sentence when that weird noise happened, so I have no idea. 7-0 run from the Heat, by the way. Marcus Smart changes that. A nice drive along the baseline, off the window and in. 6-point game. Halfway through the third quarter, Oladipo cross court to Lowry, back to Victor Oladipo. Step back triple, yes. Victor Oladipo with a huge three, and the Heat lead by 9. Miami now 10 of 21 from 3. The Celtics just 6 of 19. Tatum finds Brown, corner 3, no good. And on the rebound, it's secured by Horford. Horford puts it up. That rolls off the rim. And it is out of bounds, Miami ball. Celtics with multiple chances there to score. Couldn't do so. Strus way downtown. Yes! Another 3 for Miami. And they take a 12-point lead. A 13-2 run from the Heat. And with 5:30 to go in the third, the Celtics call a timeout. Oh my word, folks. The Heat absolutely stunning the crowd inside TD Garden. Strus with the latest 3. It's Miami up 70-58. And we are back. Miami leading by a dozen. And I sure hope that's not the case, JA. I saw the Avalanche scoring, and yeah, I did see that. Brad Marchand will be out for 6 months. Was it hip surgery that he received? Yeah. Yeah, that stinks, but got to do what you got to have done, I suppose. Yep, 2008, last time the Celtics won the championship. That's correct, Jeffrey. I was 4 years old as the Celtics out of the timeout get a bucket. Jaylen Brown with the layup, 70-60. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter of play. Here's Oladipo. Passes to the corner. 3-point shot. No good. Offensive rebound, Oladipo. Strus to Lowry. Strus way outside. That's short. Boston the rebound. That was a bad shot by Max Strus. Tatum, nice find down low, and Robert Williams fouled on the play. So he'll go to the line. The call on Victor Oladipo. I know, Celtics got to go on a run or something, Adam. I agree, man. First free throw is good. Oh, yeah, that looking at the replay, that seemed like a harsh call against Oladipo. Certainly appeared as though he got all ball, but the call suggested otherwise. Robert Williams makes both 70-62. Celtics down 8. Boston remains perfect at the line, as does Miami. Celtics 16 for 16 at the line. Jimmy Butler into the paint, hesitates, finds Oladipo. His corner three, no good. Jaylen Brown securing the rebound. 8-point Miami lead. Brown, alley-oop! And it's thrown down by the right hand of Robert Williams. And Robert Williams has this crowd jumping. A timeout called by Miami. Jaylen Brown with the perfect alley-oop. And Robert Williams doing it all with one hand. Who said you need two? This crowd is rocking now. It's down to a 6-point game inside TD Garden. All right, welcome back into the broadcast, everybody. Miami in possession, up by 6. What's up, Gabriel? Welcome into the stream, my man. Vincent Oladipo, Lowry, Butler, and Adebayo on the floor for Miami. It's Tatum, Brown, Smart, Robert Williams, and White for the Celtics. And Miami sticks a three. It's Kyle Lowry from downtown. He has 13 points, his third three-pointer of the night. Tatum finding Brown. Jaylen Brown, fade away, good. But will it count? No. An offensive foul called against Jaylen Brown. Yep, there was the push-off with the right arm from Brown. And so the basket does not count. Fourth foul on Jaylen Brown now. He has to be careful. Butler defended by Marcus Smart. 3:20 left in the third quarter. Oh, the fadeaway is good, plus the foul on Smart. Although apparently the basket's not going to count. Miami ruling that, or rather arguing that he was in the shooting motion, but they're going to say he wasn't. So it is on the floor. Let's see the replay here. Oof. I don't know. Most times that counts as a shot, as a shooting foul, but Miami in the bonus nonetheless, so it will be 2 free throws for Butler. He makes the first. Yeah, Lowry's had a nice bounce back performance after an abysmal game 5. My thoughts on Steve Kerr, I think he's a really good coach. Yeah. Nothing more I really need to say. I think he's a really good coach for sure. Oh yeah, and that too, Adam, as you say. Yeah, not afraid to voice his opinion, which I gotta respect as well. As both free throws were converted, 75-64 Miami. Both teams have 13 turnovers. Tatum, nice find in the corner to Derek White. White into the paint, double teamed. Out it goes to Smart. Smart for 3, short. Rebound Horford, back to Smart. Smart, nice find down low for Robert Williams, who lays it in for 2. 75-66. 8 points now for Rob Williams. 2:40 left in the third. Heat leading by 9. Butler over to the right wing, gets it back from Vincent. 5 to shoot. Butler from the elbow. Got it. Jimmy Butler is Jimmy Buckets right now. 77-66. Smart to Tatum. Now Horford, corner 3. In and out. Tatum fights for the rebound, and the foul goes against him. And that's going to result in 2 free throws, since Miami is in the bonus. Yeah, third quarter has been frustrating for sure, Adam, as Oladipo makes his first free throw attempt. Eight points for Victor Oladipo tonight. 3 rebounds as well. He makes both. 79-66, Miami by 13. Largest lead of the game here for the Heat with 2 minutes left in the third. Benzema hat trick tomorrow. That would be epic, Gabriel. That would be epic. Here's Derek White for 3. Yes! Nothing but net. Derek White with a huge 3-point make. It's a 10-point game. Now Vincent. Vincent shut off by White. Screen set. Vincent's 3. Blocked by Williams. Robert Williams the block. He gets it from Tatum and throws it down. Now block at one end, a dunk at the other. Robert Williams has this crowd rejuvenated. 79-71. Here's Jimmy Butler. Butler guarded by Horford. Oladipo, Vincent, over to Strus. His 3, good. And that's one way to silence the crowd. Strus with another three. All right, sorry, I think I lost internet there for a moment. Not nearly as long as I did back in the first quarter as Robert Williams puts it in for two. My score prediction for the Champions League final, I'm going to say 2-1 Real. I'm going to say Real Madrid pull through uh, in extra time, too. That three-pointer, no good. Boston has it. Am I going to have the call for tomorrow's final? I hope so, Hugo. The thing is, I'm planning on having some friends over to watch the final. So I'm not sure yet. It may be a different kind of stream where my friends are kind of part of it too, if they're comfortable with it. I don't know if they will be. I really want to call the final, but I also, would like to hang out with some of my friends to watch the game. So I'm kind of 50-50 right now, but um yeah, I'm hoping so. I'm hoping I'll end up calling the final. And it's not a guarantee that my friends will come over, but that is the plan. So we'll see. And I'm not sure how many people I'm gonna have over yet. So we'll see. As the first free throw is good by White. Boston now in the bonus as well with 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Max Strus is in the last two games, 4 points combined, not a single field goal made. Compare that to tonight, 13 points, 4 field goals. The only way was up for Max Strus after the last two. And Derek White makes both. Oh yeah, I mean, I'd be fine with doing a different type of stream where my friends are a part of it. I just don't know if they'd be comfortable with that, but I'll see. I know you guys would all show up. Yeah, Lowry short on the three, and the buzzer sounds. Tatum released it late. That's the end of the third quarter in a close one here in Game 6. Miami trying to keep their season alive. They lead by 7 after 3. The final quarter is next. You will not want to miss it. Welcome back. Max Strus, a big third quarter for Miami. He has 13 points, 5 of 12 from the field, 3 of 8 from 3 after forgettable performances in both games 4 and 5. The Heat trying to stay alive. We'll see if they can do so. The fourth quarter of Game 6 is next. Miami up by 7, back in 60 seconds. And we are back for the start of the fourth quarter. Um, oh, wow. Colorado scored with just 4.9 to go. Wow. Wow. That is crazy. My goodness. So Colorado is going to advance. That's some wild stuff. Wow. My goodness. All right. Either way, we're ready to start the fourth quarter here. And that three is good. Jason Tatum right out of the gates to start the fourth quarter. It's now a 4-point game. PJ Tucker back into the game for Miami, by the way. Who's my dad pulling for in the Champions League final? I don't honestly think he has a preference, as that's an and one for Jimmy Butler. The foul against Grant Williams, and Butler will go to the line. Oh my. I don't know how on earth that's a foul. Does Ime Udoka decide to challenge this call? He will. So Boston challenging the call of the foul. Will be back with the results and the verdict. It's a big call as well. And yeah, that did seem like a terrible call. I wouldn't be surprised if the challenge pays off for Boston. We shall see. Back after the break. Stay tuned. Early fourth quarter. Welcome back in, and somehow the challenge is unsuccessful for Boston. I don't know how they keep the call of a foul. That is crazy to me. But nonetheless, that makes it 5 fouls on Grant Williams, and Jimmy Butler will go to the line. He's had 32 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists, and 3 steals tonight. Yeah, I did see that, Jeffrey. I did. Butler makes his free throw, and it's a 7-point Miami lead, 34 seconds into the fourth quarter. So Grant Williams stays on the floor with 5 fouls. He's one away from being done. That's turned over by Tatum. The steal by Max Strus. Here's Kyle Lowry. Lowry into the paint. Finds Tucker. Now Lowry again. Back to Tucker. He blows by Horford. Floater good. 87-78. Heat by 9. 1 minute gone in the fourth. What's good, Bondesio? How's it going, man? Nervy times, my friend. Nervy times. Derek White, season opening, can't finish the layup. Rebound Miami, but it's won back by Grant Williams. Horford, back to Williams. Layup, no good, but a foul on Strus. And Grant Williams will go to the free throw line. Grant Williams, early here in the fourth quarter, still playing on 5 fouls. And he sinks the first free throw. Look at the upcoming NBA playoff schedule. Game 7, if necessary, in this series will be Sunday night, 8:30 Eastern Time. And then Game 1 of the NBA Finals, 9 o'clock on Thursday night. The Golden State Warriors will host the winner of this series. Both free throws good by Williams. The Celtics now 20 of 20 at the line. It's a 7-point deficit. Here's Butler. Pivot, fadeaway, good. Jimmy Butler is just on another level tonight. 89-80, Heat by 9. 35 points now for Butler. 2 minutes gone in the fourth quarter. Brown over to White. White a 3. Yes! Derek White from downtown. And he makes it a 6-point ball game. 17 points for Derek White, his third 3 of the night. Butler looking for a 3 himself. That's no good. Tatum the rebound. And the crowd is back alive. Jason Tatum passes to the corner. Derek White along the baseline, puts it up and in. Count the basket and the foul. Derek White is locked in right now. And he can make it a 3-point game as he goes to the line. Tatum made sure to get out of the way because Derek White is doing his thing right now. A 3-pointer on the last possession and a possible 3-point play on this possession as he goes to the line and misses the free throw. The first free throw miss for the Celtics tonight. But it'll stay with Boston as a foul's called, I believe, on Tucker. Things are getting hot. Tucker now with 5. No, it wasn't on Tucker. It was on Strus, I believe. We'll check that. We've got a timeout on the floor. A close game, and it indeed seems like it's one that will be coming down to the wire. Back after this. We are back, and Derek White on the last two possessions coming up huge for Boston. And actually, this entire fourth quarter, he's been hitting some timely shots for the Celtics to keep them in this game. He's averaged 7.5 points per game this series. He's got 19 tonight, 6 of 10 from the field, 3 of 4 from downtown. And we're back underway with 9:30 left in the game. Heat leading by 4. So apparently that foul was actually against Grant Williams, which would mean he's fouled out. We'll check that to confirm, but I think that is the case. Shot clock down to 2. Floater by Lowry, rims out, and an offensive foul called. Derek White, who else drawing the charge? Yep, White straight up there, drawing the charge. And here come the Celtics, only down by 4. Brown pulls up from the elbow, no good, fights for his own rebound, and forces Oladipo to throw it out of bounds. The Celtics will keep it and get a fresh shot clock, as Miami did have possession temporarily. Oladipo, Lowry, Tucker, Butler, and Strus on the floor for Miami. For the Celtics, it's Tatum, Brown, White, Smart, and Horford. Still a lot of game left. Tatum drives inside and finishes, but it's not going to count. They're waving it off for an offensive foul. And Boston has already used its challenge. Oh, man, I did not know about that, folks. That's a bad call right there. Yep, challenge has already been used by Boston, so they can't do anything about it. All right, guys, let's keep it appropriate here in the chat. Come on. 8:30 left in the fourth quarter. And that's an offensive foul. Marcus Smart draws the call, and the Celtics win it right back. Adebayo will re-enter the game with 8:33 to go. And look at the amount of turnovers in this game. 17 for Miami, 15 for Boston. Yeah, exactly. The fool in the rain, as Tatum nearly lost the handle. What a save by Horford, but it goes to the hands of Lowry. Another turnover make it. And Adebayo is fouled on the play. That'll go on Derek White. Second on White, 8:14 left in regulation. So Lowry will inbound to get us back underway. Adebayo has it. Handing it off to Strus. Back to Adebayo. Up top, Lowry off a screen. Shoots a 3. No good. Tucker the rebound. Missed the layup. And Tatum has it. He taps it ahead to Brown. Jaylen Brown all the way in. Missed the layup, but a foul called on the play. And Jaylen Brown will go to the line. 100% Hugo. Yeah, 8 minutes is a lot of time. There's still a lot of time left in this game. A game that's quite frankly dragged out quite a bit. So Brown will shoot 2. First free throw is good. The lead is down to 3. Yeah, definitely. I think that's a factor for sure. Fool in the rain. Tired legs, got to be a factor. Spend every other day this series throughout. Strus, by the way, taken out of the game. That was his 5th foul. The lead is down to 2 for Miami. A 7-0 run for Boston in the last 2.5 minutes. Butler, corner 3. Yes. Right in the face of Marcus Smart. And right when the Celtics go on a run, Jimmy Butler seems to always have an answer. This game's on ESPN, Hugo. It's on ESPN, excuse me. 38 points for Jimmy Butler tonight. Smart finds Horford in the corner. Horford back to Smart. Layup's good. Beautiful ball movement by Boston. And the lead down to 3 for the Heat. This crowd is into it, to say the least. 7 minutes left. Lowry passes out to Vincent. Now Lowry in the corner. He's guarded by White. Screen set by Adebayo. Lowry, fade away. No good. Tatum the rebound. Celtics can tie it here with a 3. Jason Tatum looking. Puts it up. No good. But a foul will be called. And Tatum will head to the line. Foul on Lowry with 6:40 remaining. And PJ Tucker continues to complain, and he's got to calm down or else he could be teed up. His teammates have to step in and make sure he goes to the bench before things escalate. First free throw, good by Tatum. Al Horford, by the way, playing his 140th career playoff game without a finals appearance. That's the most all time. So Al Horford, in the entire history of the NBA, has played the most playoff games without making the finals. He could change that tonight. His dad in attendance for this one, Tito Horford, has a front row seat, hoping his son can pull it off. Strus and Tucker both with 5 fouls. The Heat only lead by 1. Lowry's playing, he's playing pretty good as Butler drives inside and banks it in. He just won't stop scoring for Miami. Yeah, Butler causing the real damage. He's got 40 points tonight with 6:10 remaining. Here's White into the paint. Puts it up. No good. Rebound, Adebayo. Miami has it up 94-91. 6 minutes left in regulation. Butler into the paint. Pass tipped. It makes it to Lowry. Now Oladipo in the corner. Goes into the paint. Great D by Tatum. The shot's good, but it's not going to count. The shot clock expired before the release. Excellent defense by Jason Tatum. 18th turnover of the game by Miami. Boston has 16 themselves as Robert Williams is going to check back in at the next stoppage. Oh, yeah, they're certainly on their feet. Fool in the rain. Absolutely. Horford, open look. He hits the 3. Al Horford ties the game. 94-94. We're all level at TD Garden. Those are the first points of the game for Al Horford, and boy, were they big. The crowd is jumping right now. Lowry keeps the dribble. Out it goes to Butler. 3-point shot. No good. Jaylen Brown the rebound. Tatum holds on and slows it down here inside the final 5 minutes of game 6 in a tie game. Tatum to Horford over to the corner. White open look. He knocks down the three, and the Celtics take the lead. The first lead of the game for Boston since it was 46-44. They were down 13 at one point, and they've taken a 3-point lead. 4:42 to go in a timeout, Miami. I'll be back to catch my breath. Stay tuned. Welcome back in, everybody. 22 points tonight for Derek White. That's a playoff career high for him. Celtics outscoring the Heat 22-12 here in the quarter. Boston leading by 3 with 4:30 to go. Miami looking for an answer in hostile territory. Here's a three. Lowry with a swish. And it's 97-97. The Heat just are not going to go away, folks. Lowry now with 16 points, his fourth three-pointer of the night. White up top to Jason Tatum. Tatum finds Smart in the corner. Three-pointer, no. Rebound Miami, and Kyle Lowry is down for the Heat. He is in a lot of discomfort right now. 3:58 to go as play is stopped for the Lowry injury. Now he's up to his feet. He tries to shake it off. I saw Red Sox lost 12-8. Yeah, what a wild game that sounded like. Yeah, Lowry was trying to draw the charge, and like he took a knee to maybe the chest. I'm not sure. "16 points for Lowry. He stays in the game. Guarded here by Tatum. Bounce pass to Adebayo. It's tied at 97 with 3:45 to go. Adebayo in the paint. He moves it back to Lowry. Lowry shifts to his left, puts up the layup. No good, but a foul on Brown. And Lowry will shoot two. Yeah, I don't have Apple TV either. Yep, foul there on Brown. So Lowry a chance to put Miami back in front. What a wild game this has been. 3 points over the last 2 games for Lowry, but he's scored 16 tonight. First free throw knocked down, and Miami's back in the lead with 3:36 to go. He makes the second as well. 99-97, Miami by 2. Jaylen Brown now has 5 fouls. Smart foul there. It'll be Lowry, and the Celtics are in the bonus, so 2 free throws on the way. Red Sox played Baltimore, Adam. Yeah. First free throw is good. Second one on the way from Marcus Smart. He has 13 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists tonight. He makes both, and the score is tied at 99. 3:25 remaining in a tense game 6. Boston now 26 of 27 at the line. Miami 16 of 16. Here is Butler. Butler underneath the basket, and it's off of Boston as Butler comes out limping. It'll remain Heat ball, and Butler is clutching what appears to be his right ankle. And that's clearly off of Butler looking at the replay. The crowd saw the replay on the Jumbotron, and they reacted fittingly. And yeah, unfortunately for Butler, he stepped on Horford. So Miami fortunately gets the ball, but they cannot capitalize. Adebayo missed the off-balance shot. Celtics with the rebound. Brown and Grant Williams have 5 fouls for Boston. Lowry, Strus, and Tucker all have 5 for Miami. So many players on the verge of fouling out. 2 to shoot. Smart a 3, short. Rebound Lowry. Not a good shot there, but Derek White comes from behind to steal it away from Lowry. What a steal by Derek White. He picked his pocket, and the Celtics set up the offense. 5th turnover of the quarter by Miami. Here's Jason Tatum. Double team, gets it to Brown. Jaylen Brown, 3-pointer. No, but a foul called before the shot. And that'll send Brown to the line with 2:18 to play. And it will be on the floor, so instead of 3 shots, it will be 2, but it is on Lowry, which means he's fouled out. See the replay here? Yep, he got him on the arm 100%. And that should be a shooting foul. Jaylen Brown, I thought he was going up when that foul occurred, but they don't rule it a shooting foul, so it's 2 shots, and he misses the first. Kyle Lowry has fouled out of the game. He'll finish with 18 points and 10 assists, and he'll watch the rest of the game hopelessly from the bench. Brown missed both. Oh, my. Well, that is shocking right there. It remains 99-99. Here's a drive inside. Butler finishes, plus the foul on Horford. Oh, my word. .206 left, and Butler can make it a 3-point Miami lead. Unbelievable. Jimmy Butler just keeps on scoring. The free throw is good, and Miami leads by 3, 102-99. 43 points now for Butler, and he's perfect at the line on 9 attempts. Inside the final 2 minutes of play. Here's Derek White looking for a pass. He gets it to Tatum. Jason Tatum, double teamed. It's stolen away by Tucker. And the foul committed by Derek White. The Celtics infuriated by that call. It was a very late whistle. Oh, man. Yep, free throws now for Tucker after what it has to be said was a great steal. First free throw is good. And that makes it a 2-possession game. That was Tucker's first free throw of the game. He's 9 of 13 at the line these playoffs. Looking for his 10th point of the game here. And he gets it. 104-99. Miami leads by 5. With 1:45 to go. Miami on a 10-2 run here in the last 3 minutes. It was 97-94 Boston at one point. Here's Jason Tatum. Tatum into the paint. Kicks out. Three-pointer. No, in and out for Al Horford. Rebound loose. And a foul called against White. Oh, man. And that's again going to send PJ Tucker to the line. Unbelievable. Yep, Tucker got the rebound, and was the foul on Smart or White? I don't know, because White certainly got ball. And so Tucker is right back at the line for Miami. Unbelievable here with 85 seconds left. He misses the first. So the first free throw missed by Tucker. Yeah, that foul was called on White, and he clearly got all ball. Tucker makes the second. So 105-99 the score, and a timeout called by Boston. A minute 25 remaining. The Miami Heat trying to keep their season alive. They lead it by 6. I'll be back in a moment. And welcome back into the broadcast, everybody. Here we go. 85 seconds left in what's been quite the Game 6 here in the Eastern Conference Finals. Jimmy Butler, 43 points tonight. That's the third most in franchise history when facing elimination. Boston, after calling the timeout, will get to inbound from the front court. It's passed into Jaylen Brown. Brown dribbles on his right. Kicks out to White. Three-pointer. No good. Horford gets a hand in there. It's out to Tatum. Tatum drives inside. Puts it up and in. Jason Tatum with a big-time bucket. 1:08 left. And now the Celtics need to stop. Let's good try. Welcome in. Hey, don't say that, man. Get out of here with that. Tatum, 28 points tonight. 1 minute remaining. Celtics need to stop. Here's Victor Oladipo. He finds Butler. 5 to shoot. Butler guarded by White. White knocks it loose. And it's off of White with 2.2 on the shot clock. 46 seconds left in the game. What's good? You're back, Vaughn. I hope no Game 7. I hope not. Here we go. 2.2 to shoot. They get it into Butler. Turnaround 3. Got it. Oh my goodness. His foot was actually on the line, so it is a 2, but either way, That is an unbelievable shot by Jimmy Butler. 107-101. How on earth did he make that? I cannot tell you. He has been out of this world tonight, Jimmy Butler. Yes, Jeffrey. Yes, Jeffrey. Yep. Thank you, D West, for tuning in. Tatum fouled on the play with 39.5 to go. And will Miami challenge this call? Eric Spoelstra seems to be debating it. And yeah, looks like a reluctant challenge, but he's going to challenge it nonetheless. Thank you very much, D West. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. This has been one heck of a game. So Miami challenging the call of a foul on the play. The foul is called against Max Strus. We shall see what the verdict is. I'll be back in 60 seconds. Welcome back in, everybody. So Miami challenging the call of a foul on the play. Does the call stand or is it overturned? We shall see. Yeah, try those two missed free throws by Brown, turning out to be pretty costly in the end. Yep. Hey, I appreciate that a lot. Fool in the rain. I appreciate it. Yeah, I I am looking to pursue a career in sports broadcasting. So yeah, I graduate from high school next week, and I'll be off to Syracuse in the fall, heading to the Newhouse School of Communications. I'll be majoring in broadcast and digital journalism, and yeah, Newhouse at Syracuse has a fantastic communications program. So hopefully that can give me a good launching pad for my career. As the call is upheld, Tatum knocks down the first free throw. Second to come. Tatum and Brown combined just 2 field goal attempts in this quarter and 4 turnovers, all by Tatum. Just not going to cut it. But Celtics still alive. Tatum makes both free throws. It's 107-103. Once again, Celtics needing a stop. I guess they don't necessarily need to foul here. We shall see how they approach it. Here's Butler. Butler out to the corner. Vincent takes it in. Loose pass controlled by Adebayo. Celtics are going to play it out, it appears. Here's Butler. Crossover move. Butler shoots. No good. Horford the rebound. Celtics got to work quickly. Here's Jaylen Brown. Brown driving inside. Rises up and a foul called against Miami. Jaylen Brown will go to the line with 12.1 to go. Hey, it's not over, Adam. It's not over. Stick around, my friend. Oladipo trying to draw the charge there. Yeah, I think it could have been a charge for sure. Yeah, they're going to review it. They're going to review it here. Oof. Yeah, and Oladipo was outside the restricted area, so this call could be overturned. Welcome into the broadcast, Nate. Yeah, you don't want the Celtics? Why? Because you're, as a Warriors fan, you're scared of Boston. You rather face Miami. Oof, this is gonna be tough. Well, Vaughn, if it's ruled a blocking foul, it's not over. Because if Brown makes both free throws, it's then a 2-point game. So I'm not lying. Well, now it is over. The ruling on the court overturned. It is indeed an offensive foul, and that means Jalen Brown is fouled out. So they do rule it a charge in the end, and now it's over, folks. 12.1 to go in this game. Jalen Brown finishes with 20.6 rebounds, 5 assists. Oh, stop it, Nate. Don't even bring that up. That was not a dirty play by Smart in the regular season. I'm not even going to argue that right now. This pass inbounded to Butler, and he is fouled right away by Tatum. Butler will go to the line with 10.9 to go. Yeah, well, both Brown and Tatum sold hard in this game, I think. They both disappeared here in the fourth quarter. I mean, you can't disappear in the fourth quarter in a closeout game with a chance to clinch your first spot in the finals in 12 years. I mean, you just can't disappear in the clutch. Unacceptable. As Butler knocks down the first free throw. Hey Vaughn, don't make me nervous, man. I'm already going to be nervous enough for game 7 on Sunday. All right, I'll see you, Adam. Thanks for tuning in, man. Butler makes both and a timeout called by Boston. Oh yeah, absolutely, Nate. No doubt about that, man. 109-103, Miami leads it by 7 with 10.9 to go. And they're going to pull it off, folks. Jimmy Butler just went off in this game. An elimination game, and he had his game face on. What an impressive performance by Butler in this one. And Miami is going to get the win in Boston and force a game 7 Sunday night in Miami. The last 2 games combined, Butler just had 19 points. He scored 47 tonight. Those are just crazy numbers right there because he was basically a no-show in the last 2 games. Certainly not tonight. Wow. And the crowd at TD Garden just seems to be stunned right now. And so both teams return to the floor. 49, 7, and 8 for Butler tonight. He was unreal. Most points in franchise playoff history when facing elimination. Butler has set that mark. Derek White will inbound from the front court. He gets it into Horford. Horford's 3, no good, and the foul called against Marcus Smart. And so Vincent will shoot 2 with 8.3 seconds left. Well, gotta give the Heat credit. They came into Boston and got the job done. Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals will be Sunday night, 8:30 Eastern Time. And if necessary, but it certainly looks like that game is going to be necessary. As Vincent knocks down the first free throw. Get out of here, JA. Stop. Don't blame it on me, man. I didn't jinx them. It was just I don't know. It was just the Jimmy Butler show, really. And Celtics had their chance. They were up 97-94 with 4 minutes left. And then, I mean, yeah, they just messed up late. 111-103. White's three, no good. Rebound Oladipo. He'll dribble out the clock. The Miami Heat win game 6 on the road. 111-103 the final. And game 7 will be necessary, folks. This series is going the distance. What a spirited victory for the Heat tonight. Fans stunned inside TD Garden as they head for the exits. And Miami forces a game 7 back on their home floor. Wow. The series tied up at 3 games apiece, folks. Before I sign off, here's what Jimmy Butler has to say.
How were you able to do what you did tonight? 47, 9, and 8.
My team, they got so much belief in me. The coaches got so much belief in me that they give me that confidence to go out there and play basketball the right way and just move, man. I'm very grateful for my guys.
We know that you've been dealing with that knee inflammation. How were you able to fight through it tonight?
Honestly, I got a phone call and text message from D Wade earlier today, and he was telling me that I could do this. You know, knee a little banged up, but nobody cares. Go out there, continue to build your legacy, and it meant the world to me. So I appreciate you, D Wade.
Now, you looked like you were just not going to be denied tonight. When they tied the game up with about a couple minutes to go at 99, what did you say to yourself?
Find a way to win. I let my team down a couple of games. I wasn't going to do it again. We know what we're capable of. We get to take it back to the crib and win game 7.
You heard the noise the last couple of days. The Heat, they're done. How were you able to use that to motivate you?
I actually didn't hear the noise. I don't pay attention to what anybody says except for this organization, these coaches, and my teammates. We knew we were going to come in here and get one. We know we're going to win this next one, too.
And now on to game 7. What do you have left? You and Kyle both. What do you guys have left?
One more win. And then after that one, we get 4. But as of right now, we got one more to get on Sunday.
Congratulations.
All right, there are the thoughts of Jimmy Butler, cool and collected after a very impressive performance tonight. Game 7 will be Sunday night, 8:30 Eastern time between the Boston Celtics and the Miami Heat. A tough result, folks. Hey, I appreciate that a lot. Fool in the rain. Yes, upstate New York is beautiful, except the winters, which can be rough. But you're from Alaska, so it's probably nothing for you. But yeah, I mean, I'm from Massachusetts, so I'm used to the snows. But it is what it is. I'll deal with it. It is a beautiful area. Hope you guys have a wonderful night. The Miami Heat shocked the Boston Celtics 111-103. I'll see you guys for game 7 on Sunday night. And I also plan to be on the call for the Champions League final tomorrow. Hope to see you guys then. Wow. What a big win for the Heat on the road. Game